Hello and welcome to the Inland News Minute for Monday, September 27th. I'm Liam Trouchard. Here are today's headlines. More record-breaking heat is expected in the inland area today. Most valley areas will see temps pushing 110, forecasters say. Southwest Healthcare Systems has struck a deal with state regulators, allowing it to keep operating hospitals. Southwest runs Rancho Springs Medical Center in Murrieta and Inland Valley Medical Center in Wildomar. Riverside is one of 4 cities in the nation to get a $3 million grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The money will be used to boost college enrollment. And volunteers at the Santa Rosa Plateau have been culling bullfrogs from a pond at the reserve. Why? It seems the amphibians are an invasive species that eat endangered red-legged frogs and southwestern pond turtles. Joining us now is Richard Diatley, who covers courts here at the Press Enterprise and PE.com, and we have an execution coming up.
Execution is scheduled for 1 minute after midnight on Wednesday, and this morning there's actions in 2 courts to stop it.
Now, if you could fill us in on the details of who's being executed and why it's important to people in the inland area.
Albert Greenwood Brown is convicted and sentenced to death for murdering a 15-year-old high school girl, Susan Jordan, in 1980 as she was abducted as she was walking to Arlington High School in the morning and was raped and strangled. Brown later made taunting phone calls to her mother about, "You'll never see your daughter alive again." Police arrested him a few days later. He's been in custody since. He was convicted and sentenced by 1982. There was a raft of appeals in the case.
And all of those have been exhausted, correct? So
he is out of all appeals for his criminal case.
So the battle still going on is whether executing by lethal injection is legal, correct?
Right. It's over the protocol of lethal injection, newly revised in California. He is the first to get a sentencing execution date under these new protocols. His attorneys, of course, are saying that it hasn't been reviewed enough for his execution to go forward.
Mm-hmm. And so we're sitting here at about 35 hours away from his execution. They're still fighting this based on that protocol, correct?
Correct. They want now, a federal judge gave the go-ahead for his execution on Friday. They have now appealed that to the Ninth Circuit. There is also a state injunction case against the protocol of the execution in Marin County, and they filed with that judge as well. So it's now before those 2 judges.
Mm-hmm. And it has a little significance for you. You'll actually be at the execution if it happens to witness it, correct?
Yes.
And you'll be providing details after the execution as to what occurred in the death chamber?
That's correct.
Okay.
I'll be there, and we'll witness it, and these things sometimes occur on schedule, and sometimes court intervention continues past the midnight hour.
Okay. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you.
That's today's Inland News Minute. Thanks for joining us.